The gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized.
I thank the gentlewoman who has been the spark plug here, and I think it's an important day that we are dealing in a rational way with credit card legislation. I appreciate the reasonable tone of my friend from Delaware. We disagree some, but as he said, no, I don't think anyone could reasonably characterize this as some assault on the free enterprise system. It understands the importance of credit cards and tries to work within that framework. It's important to note that what this bill does is essentially protect consumers against retroactive unfairness. When it comes to rate setting, this bill, to the disappointment of some, doesn't limit future rates. As far as the future is concerned, if proper notice is given, this bill is not restrictive. It does deal essentially with retroactivity and with honoring the consumer's wishes. The one argument I want to address, though, is the one that seems to be a little bit upside down, which is we should defer to the Federal Reserve. Now, I want to say to some of my Republican friends, that sounds a little odd to me after years of hearing that the people must be allowed to decide, that we shouldn't defer to unelected bureaucrats. In the notion that we, the elected representatives, should defer to the Federal Reserve not on monetary policy, but on a public policy matter involving what constitutes fairness with credit cards, it's not an argument I've often heard on that side. Now, I understand there is nothing in the Constitution or the rules of the House that requires consistency. But I would hope we would at least note there's an element of convenience in the invocation of this argument at this point. Let's defer to the Federal Reserve. No, let's exercise the powers given to us under the Constitution. And there's been a lot of talk about the Federal Reserve doing too much. Well, I think sometimes they have to act because we don't. But here we are willing to do it. But I again want to stress the reasonableness of these proposals. They deal with retroactivity. They deal with unfair billing practices. If a credit card company follows the rules set forward here, they are not prohibited or restricted going forward with setting whatever conditions they think ought to be set. That, I think, is the essence of fairness, and I hope the bill is passed. And I again congratulate the gentleman from New York for taking the lead.